Shalom. It's that time again, Israel. It's the Lord's 54th annual Passover in North Carolina.
Y'all know what we do. Y'all know what we came to do. Huh?
The Isupk, under Commander General Yohana, will be hosting the Lord's 54th annual Passover in Raleigh, North Carolina at the Downtown Convention Center. This is something that you do not want to miss. Make sure that y'all bring the entire family.
Wait till I get with you. If I gotta go to ground, I'ma shut the town down. I ain't about to stop until I hear said down. All you gonna see is a lot of man down.
The Downtown Raleigh Convention Center. For Blacks, Hispanic, and Native Indians. Go to isupk.com to purchase your tickets today. $200 per every adult over the age of 17 years old.
We are not the same. No, we not related. I'm not stuck on living. Death is a vacation. My camp undefeated. You cannot debate. You just want the clout.
The Lord's 54th annual Passover, April the 1st, is coming down to Raleigh, North Carolina. That's right. Commander General Yohana has done it again. You don't want to miss this. Pull yourself! Pull yourself!
One West, 125th Street. Look, y'all put y'all faith in presidents like they gon' change this country. Run the league and let y'all play cause y'all gon' make a money. Fuck Obama, he ain't come here on cargo slave ship. What the fuck he do for blacks in his administration? I'm waiting, patient like a saint. Black, Hispanic, Native, they hate your ass the same. Paint Christ in they image, paint you as a slave. God ain't all love, scriptures say you hate African soul niggas, they know we not the same. School to prison pipeline to get you off the streets. Put you in the cell toilet connected to the sink. Molested as a kid, she prostituted as a teen. The byproduct of Martin Luther King dream. They just took the yoke off, my nigga, we ain't free. We living bleak in these wastelands of poverty. If you don't know the truth, then the lie sound promising. Prophecy, gift and the curse. Dylan started killing, they was sitting in church. Black folk forgave him, man, this shit is absurd. You should never love your enemy, that shit ain't gon' work. Yeah, fuck dying on your knees, you better die in glory. Man, I joined the UPK, taught me the art of warring. I took a nigga life like mine to be recognized. I feel that pain every day, it can't be reconciled. Pops banging, my sister a prostitute. My brother got life, and somehow I still found the truth. War ready, no cowards, no excuse. Fuck reparations, you can't bandage no open wounds. Blood on the leaves, body swing hung from a noose. I was on a run in Nashville and I found the truth. I called the school, classes being held by the shock on my life. I want to be a gangster like a cop. Do this for my brothers, real brotherhood. Everything we do, we got it out this book. My nigga, I can never be no African. UPK the only authorized acronym. I'm passionate about my brothers and sisters. We in hell, I ain't got nothing against them. That's another religion. If it ain't under Yohana, ain't he murdered by them and got a hug from Yohana? That's the way out for a coward in my observation. They don't fear the Lord, they indoctrinated. Wolves in sheep clothing, Joe Osteen. Real priests bringing back black royalty. One West on my headpiece, ranking order. Can't let them trick me off the streets, I gotta raise my daughter. I got brothers at the border ducking ICE agents. I got the name change, it was life changing. My family thought it was a game, put on all black, they said I was going through a phase. It's more of us in jail than it was slaves. Chose by the Lord, we could never be the same. Soon as they born, the wicked go astray. They left the truth, they wasn't with us anyway. Niggas weak, they just saying anything to be truthful. We don't want no cowards anyway. Look, coronavirus, that's a plague. You don't get too much sleep when you waking up the dead. First camp, I cut off all my dreads. I took an oath when that oil hit my head. Niggas capping like they lids. I'm a priest, I never stick no fork in no pig. I was dead till I found out how to live. This brotherhood taught me how to be a man. I came back to my roots, I had to dig. A couple gaps I had to bridge. I got a rib, I'm married to this work. You wanna serve the Lord, he ain't in the Christian church. Came back to my roots, I had to dig. A couple gaps I had to bridge. I got a rib, I'm married to this work. You wanna serve the Lord, he ain't in the Christian church.
The police just shot him for no apparent reason. No reason at all. They asked for license and registration. That's the police officer over there that did it. with the black on. I can't really do shit because they got me handcuffed. I can't believe they just did this. I'm fucking back!
It's okay, I'm not here with you. It's rolling on it. What is it?
Purchase your tracks today.
Know the people been waiting for a minute for something authentic. Came in the truth and bossed in it, made niggas regroup. Had to shed light on the false image, UPK whole court. Now who the fuck won scrimmage? 2 words for soft niggas. What is it? Good riddance, don't affiliate with feminine symptoms. I know you feel me, nigga. This a death threat to hip hop. You don't stop that weak shit, I'ma mix your lean with some grimlock. When the last time you heard it this raw? What I wish for's when the earth inherited by the piss poor. We been to war, them the ones I'm taking risks for. Ain't got no picks or no cars to hold. Holy angels watch my steps, them Glock guard my soul. Can't let them leave my body cold. I know you feel me, nigga, let the wicked weep and the meek prevail. God never been 50-50, I shall now awake and sleep a cell. Let the righteous cry, silence the pretender. A rebel without a cause, as long as I remember. Not taking the kingdom, the only thing on my agenda. Can't avoid me, nigga. Middle finger to the ones that try to destroy me. Revenge of beauty, I'm a beast. I told the bitch she can't eat, let she join me for dinner. My God ain't got no regard for a sinner. One call fall on him like timber. I know you feel me, nigga. In the eyes of terror, I stand still. Go to work for the colony, bring it back to the anthill. Plus everything I drop, heavy as an anvil. Show you how to stand like a man in this damn field. I know you feel me, nigga. Fuck equality, it gotta be one man win and the rest lose. Wave devastator, I'm calculating my next move. UPK with real niggas seek refuge. Body shots for bars, that'll get you bruised. My niggas whole ranker, check your little attitude. I came to fuck up your mood on your little holiday like I'm Mr. Scrooge. Resurrected from the grave, walking from the fall. Visions in my eyes, gripping the mic, screaming God bless the underdog. Down by the letter, and live by that protocol. Walk by faith, not by sight. Ain't no hope, forget the struggles. Life like tug of war, resist or get pulled into a world that never left you. I will endure, election will be sure, correction will be swift. No Will Smith, but I am legend. What else would you call the killer of deception? A leader got soldiers on post in every direction. On gold like a German shepherd, young and a restless, swear honor like a diamond necklace. I know you feel me, nigga.
Purchase your tracks today.
It's rolling on it. What is it?
Alright, clap it up. Most high Christ. Shalom. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shabrak Thumb to the brothers. Yahweh Shema Allah Thabah Shem Yahweh Shah to all the sisters. This is the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge under Commander General Yohana, start out at 1 West 125th Street in Harlem, New York. You know what I'm saying? You're not in the ISUPK, you're not in the truth. All right. I'm Precinct Officer 500, Asha Iyer, holding it down for Officer Lacombe 1000. You know what I'm saying? Hebrew class. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna jump right into it. I'm gonna start off with the Lashawan Qadash alphabet. Even before I jump into it, I just want to acknowledge how important this language is for so-called Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, man, throughout this entire earth, from the North Americas to the South Americas, you know what I'm saying, all over the world. This is your original language right here. Even though you may be speaking English, Spanish, you know what I'm saying, Creole, whatever you want to call the language that you're speaking, this is the original language. You know what I'm saying? Lashawan Qadash, the holy tongue. Holy tongue meaning set apart language, a set apart tongue. You understand? A tongue that only one people speaks. Okay, and this is the oldest language known to man. Okay, so with that, I'm gonna get right to the alphabet. Okay, so always when you're reading the Hebrew, you read from right to left. Okay, it's not like any other language that you read, or like an English book you would read from left to right. The correct way to read is from right to left when you're reading the Hebrew. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with ba, ga, da, pa, wa, za, ka, ta, ya, ka. Real quick, I'm gonna point out this ka and ka. They may sound similar, but they're two different letters. Okay, ka, you gonna make a slightly different sound as you will with the cut. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead on. Then you got la, ma, na, sa, I, pa, ta, za, qua, ra, sha, da. All right. One thing you may notice with the alphabet here, the way you pronounce these letters is straight to the point. You know what I'm saying? This language right here is straight to the point. It's not a confusing language. It's very basic. It's very easy to understand. Long as you know what I'm saying, you studying and you know what I'm saying, reading it and you getting used to it. You feel me? It's not a language that's hard. Like you got English words that it look like one thing and it says something completely different. You ain't gonna find that in the Lashawan Qadash, man. It's going whatever you're gonna read what it actually says, and that's how you're gonna pronounce it. Okay. And just like down here with the Assyrian Hebrew, the characters that you see down here, you're gonna pronounce them the same way that you will with the ancient. Okay, this is just a bastardized version of the actual ancient Hebrew. Okay, that you would see today, which would be like more modernized Hebrew that was taken and you know taken from its original form and brought to the form that they go by today. Okay, but you will pronounce all of these symbols down here. You will pronounce them the same way up here when you read in books today. Okay, so once again, you got ba, ga, da, ha, wa, za, ka, ta, ya, ka, la, ma, na, sa, I, pa, ta, za, qua, ra, sha, tha. All right, boom. And then one thing with the Assyrian Hebrew, if you're reading the Tanakh or you're reading the you know what I'm saying, you're reading any form of this Assyrian Hebrew or this modern Hebrew that you would have today, if you have these if any of these letters right here fall at the end of the word, this is the character you would use instead of the one on top here. Okay, so if you see this one instead of this, it's the same pronunciation, but it's going to be written in this form. Okay, So that's all you get right there. All right, so take it over to the board real quick. All right. So first thing we're gonna go over real quick is the we're gonna go over some basic words, okay? Or Salaka, we're gonna go over some basic pronouns. All right. Some basic pronouns that you use in everyday life. You know what I'm saying? You speak it in everyday life in the English, but this is how you would pronounce it in the Hebrew. Okay? Right to left. Okay. So we'll start off with I. I is going to be Aniya. You're going to write it out. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Oh, look. Get rid of that middle A. There you go. Okay. That'll be I. And how you write it out in the Hebrew characters. So good, priest. Here, come, sock it. When you anytime in the Hebrew, we have I. Let me see the marker real quick. Anytime we have I or I am in Hebrew, it means Anya. Let me see the marker real quick. I mean, erase it. It's like my fault. Anya is going to be written as like so. Does this? The first three letters in A-H-N, that'll be on, and then yeah, which is a two-syllable word when you say Anya for I or I am. All right. A lot of times at the very beginning of the scripture, when you look at it in the Hebrew, for example, when God says I am that I am, he's saying Anya. You understand? Which is in the Hebrew. All right. So there you go. Christ. Water. All right, then, so in the Hebrew characters, it's how you pronounce it, then you're going to write it out. Okay. Yeah. That's a book, priest. You got the and then now for not next. Let me see. All right, so with Anya, you got the you have na. This is where the comes in at. All right, un. And then you also have ya, where you come in with that last and then that singular. So you have your connector that's connecting the and the na, which makes the un. And then you have the ya, which is singular by itself on the end. Okay. All right. All right, there you have it. I or I am is anya. And that's how you we'll write it out in the Hebrew characters. Okay. Take a minute to take that down real quick. See that? All right. AHN. AHN. Seconds out there. Put up on the board. All right. So there was no A in the middle. Okay. All right. So let's move on to the next one. And you have you. It's going to be a th. A th. Okay. And we're going to write that out. A th. Salaki. A th is going to be the huh. Okay. A th, which is you. Okay. Take a little minute. All right. Move to the next one. Gonna have he. He, which is going to be hawa. Ha wa. He is hawa. Hawa. You gonna write it out. Okay. Take a minute to take that down, and we can get the next one. All right. The next one we're gonna do is she. Which is going to be pronounced Haya. Okay. Haya. So you write that on out in the Hebrew. Haya. All right. Which is she. Take a minute for that. All right. All right. Now let's get we. We in the Hebrew would be Anak Noah. Anak Noah. Okay. Anak Noah. All right. We're going to write that on up. We got and we got na, and we got ka, and we got na, and we got wa. Okay. Anak, the na and the ka is going to be connected. So you got nak, the wa. All right. Anak Noah is going to be we in the Hebrew. All right. Take a minute for that. I'm going to get the next two. After this, I'm gonna get 2 more pronouns and we're gonna move forward. Okay. Let's move on. All right. So now we're gonna do you, but for masculine you, or how you would say for brothers. Okay. This will be like plural. Okay. So if it's more than one, if it's like you all, more than one, this is how you would write it out. It's going to be a thumb. A thumb. Okay. That's how you write it out. Okay. A thumb. This is when you talking about more than one person. It's gonna be a thumb for more than one man or men. It's a thumb. Take a minute, take that down, and we can get the next one. All right. So now let's get the next one. So this one's going to be the same, but it's going to be for feminine or for women. It's going to be the feminine way you would say you all for more than one woman. Okay. It's going to be a thun. A thun. Okay. A thun. If you're speaking to more than one woman or one sister, you would say a thun. All right. Take a minute for that, and we can move to the next subject. Okay. Be good on that. We just went over some pronouns that's prevalent to use pretty much every day. So next, we're gonna go over some different words here. Okay. All right. So Slovakia. All right. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go over the 12 tribes real quick. With the Passover coming up, it's important to know, you know what I'm saying, who the Passover is for. You know what I'm saying? Passover gonna be next week. The Lord's 54th annual Passover is gonna be next week in North Carolina, Raleigh, North Carolina, April 1st. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be holding it down. The Isupk, the Commander General Yohana, gonna be holding it down. You understand? We're gonna be bringing glory to North Carolina, man, in the spirit of the Lord. Okay, and the Passover is only meant for Israel. You understand? Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. You understand? That's who the Passover is for. That's the whole point of the Passover, is that the Lord show mercy on these 12 tribes. All right? So we're going to go over a few of them. You know what I'm saying? In the Hebrew. I'll go too big. Let me write a little bit smaller than that. Okay. This is how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna write the tribe in the English, which is Judah. Judah. So-called African Americans or Afro Americans or whatever names that we've been given, whatever bywords we've been given in America. You understand? so-called black people in America are the true Jews of the Bible. You know what I'm saying? The word Jew derives from this word right here, Judah, which is one of the 12 sons of Israel, which is the father of the tribe of Judah. Okay? And Judah, his name means Yahweh thanks. Yahweh being the most high. You understand? Over all the earth. Okay? And his name Judah means Yahweh thanks. Matter of fact, I'm gonna write it under it so I can preserve some space. Okay, this is Judah, one of the 12 tribes of Israel, and Judah is also the tribe that our king Yahweh Shah comes from, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, whose name is Yahweh Shah, actually comes from the tribe of Judah. You understand? Which is a so-called black man today. You okay? So this is how you would write it out in the Hebrew. Okay? It'll be Yah Ha Wada. Yahweh. Okay? Yahweh. Okay, which means Yahweh thanks. All right? And let's write it out. You got Yahweh. Duh and huh is going to be combined, and you're going to drop the A. Okay? And that makes Yahweh. Okay, let's move on to the next one. All right. Next one will be Benjamin. Benjamin is also, of course, one of the 12 tribes of Israel. Okay? Which today you would know as the so-called West Indians. All right? Those so-called West Indians will be from, all the islands over there in the West Indies, from Trinidad to Tobago, Jamaica, Bahamas. You got a few of them islands over there. You know what I'm saying? That consist of the tribe of Benjamin. You know what I'm saying? How you were, and the meaning of the name Benjamin or Bunyamin in the Hebrew, it means son of the right. Okay. Son of the right. Okay. You're going to write this out as Bun, Yum, Yun. Banyamyan. Okay. There you got Bun, Yum, Yun. Okay. I'm gonna get one more in there, and then we're gonna on to the next set of tribes. Okay. Next one I'm gonna do is Levi. Levi. You know what I'm saying? Of course, another one of the 12 tribes of Israel, which today you would know them as the Haitians. You know what I'm saying? The so-called Haitians. All right. Which was conquered under the French. Okay, that's why they speak French today. You know, every one of these tribes speak a certain type of language that they was taught by their slave master. Okay, this is your actual original language. Okay, so Levi, which is the tribe of lawyer in the Hebrew, it means join to me. Okay. It means join to me. Okay. Lawyer. Very simple. Lawyer. Okay, let me give it a minute to take that down, and we're gonna move on forward to the next set of tribes. All right. let's get the next. Let's get the next three. You got Simeon. You got Simeon. Simeon. You know what I'm saying? It's in the South Africa. In South America. You know what I'm saying? Which is going to be the Dominicans. So-called Dominicans. Okay. Another island, you know, where people was at that was conquered over and brought to a land. So-called Dominicans is in the Bible would be called the Simeon, which is Shamawan in the Hebrew. And the word means affliction heard. Okay. Okay. Shamawan or Shemaiwan. Okay. So-called Dominicans. Their name means affliction heard. Next tribe is going to be the tribe of Zebulon. Okay. Tribe of Zebulon. Tribe that's in the South Americas, you know what I'm saying, from Guatemala to Panama. Right? If you're a so-called Hispanic in the land of South America, from Guatemala to Panama, your biblical heritage is of Zebulon. You understand? One of the 12 tribes of Israel. And in the Hebrew, it means Zabala. It's pronounced Zabalawan in the Hebrew. Zabalawan in the Hebrew. Okay? And it means dwelling. Okay? Dwelling. Yeah. Gaza, ba, la, wan. The wa and the na is connected to make one. Okay? Zabalawan, the so-called people from Guatemala to Panama. This is the tribe you actually come from, according to the Bible. All right. Get one more, and we get the next set. All right, let's get the next one. Ephraim. That looks like tribe of Ephraim. So-called Puerto Ricans in Puerto Rico. Okay. In the island of Puerto Rico. These are those people actually derived from the tribe of Ephraim, according to the Bible. Okay? And their name means I am fruitful. Okay? I am fruitful. So-called Puerto Ricans, tribe of Ephraim, it's going to be a Parian. Okay? Parian. Okay? So let's write that out. Yum. Ya and ma is connected to make yum. Aparium, tribe of Ephraim, which is the so-called Puerto Ricans today. All right, so let's take a minute to take that on down. I'm gonna get the last for the next three slots. All right, should be good on that. All right, let's get the next one. The tribe of Manasseh. Tribe of Manasseh. Okay, so-called Cubans. So-called Cubans. So-called Cubans today. You know what I'm saying? The island of Cuba. Those are the people of the Lord. All right. Tribe of Manasseh. Pronounce it in the Hebrew as Manasseh. Okay. Oh, let me take that. Manasseh, which means made to forget. Tribe of Manasseh, so-called Cubans. Okay. Next tribe is going to be the tribe of Gad. Mighty Gad. Okay. Probably, of course, this is the most simplest translation. literally the same thing in the Hebrew. God is just a different, you're going to pronounce it a different way, but it's spelled the same way. The tribe of God is going to be the so-called Native American Indian. All right? God in the Hebrew. Okay? Names mean a troop. All right? Okay? So-called Native American Indian. Tribe of Gad. God in the Hebrew. All right? Let's get the next one real quick. This is Reuben. The tribe of Reuben. Okay? The firstborn son of the 12 tribes of Israel. Firstborn son right here. Okay? And his name is in the Hebrew is Ra'aban. 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 And the name means, see, it's a son. Okay? You got Ra'aban. Ra'aban. Okay? Tribe of Reuben, which is the so-called Seminole Indians. All right, let's take a minute to take those down. When we get to the last three tribes. Last but not least. All right, we should be good on that. All right. Get the next tribe. It's going to be the tribe of Asher. Okay. Tribe of Asher. People that's in the South Americas as well. From Colombia all the way to Uruguay. Okay. Also, the people of the Lord. And the name means happy. All right. And you pronounce it in the Hebrew as Ashar. Ashar. Okay. Ashar. You got and Shah. You got and then you got Shah and Ra. It's connected to make Shar. That's Ashar. The tribe of Asher. All right. And the name means happy. All right. All right. The next tribe is going to be the tribe of Naphtali. Or Naphtali. Okay. In the Hebrew is Naphthalia. Okay. Naphthalia. Name means my wrestling. These are the people from Argentina to Chile. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and write it up. Na, pa, tha, la. It's like a yeah. Yeah, na, pa, tha, and la is connected to make tha. And you got yeah. Tribe of Naphtali. Naphtali. Wow. Come on. All right. Let's get last but not least, tribe of Isupk. Hardest working tribe of them all. Isupk. All right. And you pronounce it in the Hebrew of Yashakar. 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 Name means he is hired. I should tell you he's a hard worker. All right. So-called Mexicans, according to the Bible, are the tribe of Isupk. All right. This is Yashakar in the Hebrew. You got Yash, Shakar. You got Ya and Sha connected to make Yash. You got Sha, then you got Kar, which is Ka and Ra connected to make Kar. All right, Yashakar. The so-called Mexicans. All right. Let's take a minute to take that down. All right. We should be good on that. All the 12 tribes of Israel. It's very important and very vital for us to know as a people, you know what I'm saying, who the Lord's people are, who the Lord actually acknowledges in the earth today. All right. As his people. So-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. And no one else. All right. So, with that being said, we got the Lord's 54th annual Passover coming up. So we're gonna get Passover in the Hebrew, right? Passover, which is a commandment, the feast, you know what I'm saying? Very important to the nation of Israel, man. Passover. So we're gonna write it out in the Hebrew. All right. Syrian Hebrew is going to be. All right, that makes all good. Pesach. Okay. Pesach. It's going to be the Syrian Hebrew. Then we're going to write it out in the ancient Hebrew, the original Hebrew. Understand? All right. Isupk. All right. Isupk is Passover in the Hebrew. You know what I'm saying? The Lord's high holy day, man. All right. Once again, next week, April 1st, we're going to have a Passover at Raleigh, North Carolina. You understand? Under Commander Junior Hanna. We're going to bring glory to North Carolina. All right, this has been another Hebrew class. And we're going to end it with that. Shalom.